Feels so peaceful now. What's up, guys? Andrew from American Musical Supply here with the iRig Stomp I from IK Multimedia. This device is a high-quality audio interface and controller that works with your iOS devices and Mac and PC computers. Why would you need this device? Say you're an Amplitube user and you want to have more control over your, your virtual guitar rigs, okay? Or you're a VocalLive user and you want to have more control over your vocal rigs. You can do that with this device because it has a combo jack on the back that allows you to plug a guitar or a bass in, and that jack can also be used to connect a microphone, and it also provides 48-volt phantom power for condenser microphones, okay? So if you're using VocalLive, you're good to go there. So on the controller side, as I mentioned, this allows you to take full control over IK Multimedia's Amplitube software, and I'm going to show you a little bit about that now. So I have an iPad here, and I'm using Amplitube CS, and I have some other expansion packs installed on here as well, and I'll point that out as we go through. But a cool feature, I should say, not a cool thing, a cool feature of Amplitube is that IK just implemented the live mode, which really brings this controller to life here. Okay, and I can access that by pushing the little live button on the screen in the top left corner. And as I do that, you'll see that my view changes, where I have presets laid out down along the bottom here, and I can also see what's in the rig visually up here. Okay, so right now I'm in preset mode. What does that mean? That means that these 4 stomp switches on the bottom here allow me to cycle through these different presets. So here's my first preset, number 13, and then I can switch over to number 14, and so on and so forth as I switch through. Now, I've been researching this device a little online before I got my hands on it, and I could see that there were some people that had questions about if preset switching, if there was any delay. So I'm going to show you right now that there is actually no delay when you switch presets, okay? So here's my first preset, going over to my second. I can go all the way if I want to go full. Just had to get that out. So that's your preset mode, okay? Now, the other mode that the iRig Stomp I takes control of in Amplitube is the Stomp Mode. And to access that, you hold down 2 switches at once. That's switches 3 and 4. When I hold those down together, then I can see that I am now in Stomp Mode here. Okay, and then what that means is that I can click on these individual stomps and I can manipulate the parameters on the screen here. It's a little bit bigger than doing it in the traditional Amplitube user interface. And then I can also turn these effects on and off individually using these switches, right? So if I wanted to add some fuzz to my tone, simple as adding that. I've also got a wah mapped here. When you take an effect that uses an expression pedal such as the wah, and you drop that in, it automatically gets assigned to slot 5 where the expression pedal is. There's a switch under here, and I can turn the wah on and off using that switch, like so. Okay, now other modes that are available here. Let's get out of Stomp Mode. So sometimes you need to tune your guitar, right? Well, hopefully you do before every time you play, because that could be an unpleasant experience for the listener. I've been there on both ends. But there's a great tuner built into Amplitube, very easy to access using the Stomp I. Press and hold foot switch 3, and you can see that on the screen, huge display comes up, which is great for using it on a dark stage. And I'm in tune. Yes, nailed it. All right, I'm gonna get out of the tuner. So another shortcut I have using the Stomp I is to control Amplitube's looper. So to access that, I hold down foot switches 1 and 2 together. It's going to bring my looper up right here, and you can see that track 1 is, the arrow is pointing to it, so obviously that's the track that I'm using right now, and I've got a red flashing light, so I'm ready to record. I can turn a metronome on if I want, have a little count in, so let's try setting something up. So you get the idea. But it's very easy to set up those loops. You know, I can turn the metronome. Obviously, I had it on. I could turn it off if I wanted. And then to exit out of the looper, just hold those two buttons again, and you're back on your preset mode. Okay? So the iRig Stomp I/O also has MIDI connectivity in the back, so you can use it to control an array of MIDI devices, and you could also use it to control third-party software, such as the included and bundled Ableton Live Lite version 9 that comes with this unit out of the box. So you can have some fun creating music right away, and Ableton is super mappable when it comes to MIDI, so you know, you could really dive in and actually control the DAW software using this device as well. So I hope that's been a helpful run through for you of the iRig Stomp I/O by IK Multimedia, and you can check it out at americanmusical.com.